Ciao Bellas! My name is Marina and I'm a holiday addict. And this time I'm in Italy. Lake Garda is one of the most charming places in Italy. In fact, over 22 million visitors every year enjoy its beauty. Lake itself is the largest lake in Italy and surrounded by pretty towns and beautiful nature. Opened on June 20th, 1874, in the presence of King Giovanni of Saxony and Prince Nicholas of Montenegro. Since then, Varone Waterfall Cave Park has become one of the most visited tourist attractions in Garda. There are two viewing platforms from which you can admire the water dropping from the height of 87 meters. The bottom platform you can find straight away, but a small staircase of 115 steps, I didn't count it, just got it from Google, through a small but lovely botanical garden with interesting cacti and other plants take you to the top platform through the small tunnel with a viewing window from which a breathtaking views of waterfall. Colorful lighting made it all look so dramatic. You will need a waterproof cover-up, but if you don't have any, don't worry, you can buy it in a souvenir shop for €2 right there. Don't be a hero, you definitely will need one or you will be soaked. Sometimes if you're like me and you can't follow Google Maps and you get lost, you end up in gorgeous places like this. Very old, interesting village. We don't even know how this village called. It's just very pretty. Canale di Tena is a small, irresistible medieval village located 400 meters above the sea level. The first evidence of this village dated back to 2011, and since then village has remained virtually unchanged. Although the village has become more popular for visitors, there is not a soul on the streets, but the houses are very much living and looked after. There are about 50 permanent residents living here. My advice is to stroll along its narrow street and soak up atmosphere of the past. Very popular for bikers here. You can hear them in the background. They are everywhere. Look at these fluffy chickens. Look at them. This is an interesting way to store wood. Riva Del Garda is another delightful ancient city, located in North of Lake Garda. The city is surrounded by mountains, which make it especially beautiful. It's quite small and consists of one square, a harbour and literally several streets. The symbol of Riva del Garda is the Tora Ponale tower with a clock. In the Middle Ages it was used as a city prison, and now you can go on the top of the tower for a wonderful view of the city and lake. With all my love for Italy and the firm conviction that all Italian cities are completely different and original, all the towns on the Lake Garda where I managed to visit are surprisingly similar. Beautiful but similar. Riva del Garda is a nice town for a day visit, walking along the harbor, having a lunch, admiring the mountains. But I think you would be bored there if you stay longer. We've got this this is a liqueur called Mittel. We've got this as a thank you after our dinner, so I'm going to try. Apparently it's supposed to be nice and fruity and giving you essence of earth. Have a go.
Yeah, how's it?
To me it tastes like an alcoholic cough medicine. This is the other one. It's supposed to be sour cherry. I've tried this one now. Wait, other one's for real. Now. Oh, this one, it's very, very strong, but you really can taste black cherries. This one is nice, very nice. Not many visitors know about one of the most unique churches of Europe, the Santuario della Madonna della Corona. Church was built in 1530 by carving into the rock face of Mountain Balder. In its spot clinging into the cliffs above the Lake Garda, it looks like as if it was suspended in air. The highlights of its 500-year-old history occurred in 1988, when Pope John Paul II visited the Basilica and led believers in a collective prayer service to the Madonna of the Crown, which is exact translation of Madonna della Corona. Visit requires some physical strength if you decide to hike all the way up, but you also can take the small shuttle bus for €1.70 each way. Visiting the Sanctuary of Madonna della Corona is a great experience, but make sure that you put aside half a day or maybe even a whole day, because you also can hike around it to the point with best view of the church. But it takes about 40 minutes each way and you need a good steady shoes. Most importantly, a visit to the church gives you a chance to appreciate the stunning beauty of the place and incredibly tall mountains.